Welcome to Joyful Adventure Audits. Today we're exploring another lost pub of Birmingham, the Village Tavern in Saltley. The Village Tavern was located at 2 George Arthur Road, on the corner with ALUM Rock Road. This Ansell's Brewery pub closed around 2011, and the building is now used as a fashion shop. Let's look at some history of the area. Saltley is an inner-city area of Birmingham, about 2 miles east of the city centre. The name Saltley comes from the Old English for willow clearing, referring to the willow trees that once grew along the River Rhea Valley here. For centuries, Saltley was a rural farming community. But that all changed in the mid-1800s with the coming of the railways. The Birmingham and Derby Junction Railway was built through the area in 1842. This sparked rapid industrialization, with large factories producing railway carriages and other equipment. By the late 1800s, Saltley had transformed from farmland to a densely populated working-class neighborhood. Rows of terraced houses were built to house workers for the factories and gasworks. The Village Tavern likely dates to this period of expansion in the late 19th century. As a corner pub, it would have been at the heart of the local community, a place for workers to gather and socialize after long days in the factories. Sadly, the Village Tavern is just one of many pubs lost in Saltley in recent years. Others include the Pelham, the Rock, the Brookhill Tavern, and the Triple A's. This reflects broader trends of pub closures across the UK due to changing drinking habits and economic pressures. Today, ALUM Rock Road remains a busy shopping street serving the local community. But the loss of traditional pubs, like the Village Tavern, has undoubtedly changed the character of the area. These closures are part of the changing face of Birmingham's pub landscape. While some mourn the loss of these community hubs, others see it as an inevitable evolution as demographics and cultural practices shift. What are your thoughts on the disappearance of traditional pubs in areas like Saltley? Let us know in the comments. And be sure to check out our other videos on lost Birmingham pubs. Thanks for watching Joyful Adventure Audits. As we've seen, the Village Tavern was more than just a building on the corner of George Arthur Road and ALUM Rock Road. It was a piece of Saltley's history, a remnant of the area's rapid transformation from rural farmland to bustling industrial suburb in the late 19th century. For decades, this pub served as a community hub, a place where factory workers could unwind after long shifts, where neighbors met to catch up, and where local life unfolded one pint at a time. Its closure in 2011 marked the end of an era, not just for this particular establishment, but as part of a broader trend affecting pubs across Birmingham and indeed, the entire UK. The story of the Village Tavern reflects the changing face of Saltley and ALUM Rock. Once dominated by heavy industry, particularly railway-related manufacturing, the area has evolved. The factories have largely gone, replaced by a diverse, multicultural community with different needs and preferences. The thriving shopping district along ALUM Rock Road now caters to these changing demographics, offering a wide range of goods and services. But the loss of pubs like the Village Tavern, the Pelham, the Rock, and the Brookhill Tavern raises important questions about community spaces in our modern cities. Where do people gather now? What has replaced the social function that these pubs once served? It's a pattern we've seen repeated across Birmingham. Our YouTube channel's series on lost pubs of Birmingham has documented numerous similar stories. Each closed pub represents a piece of local history fading away, a change in the social fabric of our communities. The reasons for these closures are complex. Changing drinking habits, with people more likely to drink at home, have played a role. Economic pressures, including rising business rates and beer taxes, have made it harder for pubs to turn a profit. And in areas like Saltley, changing demographics have altered the demand for traditional pubs. Yet, it's important to remember that pubs can still play a vital role in our communities. They provide spaces for social interaction, support local economies, and maintain traditions. For those who value these institutions, there are ways to help. Supporting your local pub, if you're able to do so responsibly, can make a difference. Engaging with local councils about the importance of preserving community spaces is another way to have an impact. As for us at Joyful Adventure Audits, we're committed to documenting these changes in Birmingham's landscape. Our series on lost pubs is just one way we're working to preserve the memory of these important community landmarks. We invite you to join us on this journey. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue our work documenting Birmingham's changing face. Share your own memories of the Village Tavern or other lost pubs in the comments below. And if you know of other forgotten pubs or local landmarks you'd like us to cover, let us know. Remember, while we can't stop change, we can work to understand it, document it, and shape how it unfolds in our communities. Every view, every comment, every share helps us grow this channel and continue telling these important local stories. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Village Tavern and the changing landscape of Saltley. Until next time, this is Joyful Adventure Audits, celebrating the history and evolution of Birmingham, one lost pub at a time.